There I am. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. That was on purpose. That was on purpose. Don't pay attention to me. What are you beautiful tubers doing? It's a, I think I have sound. I have sound. Yes. Everything's working. Yes. Hey, real quick. Traveling Fools. So glad to see you here. Is 5 okay? Is that okay? My dog's yelling. So, anyway, hang on a second. I don't know why I'm behind. I really do not know why. I do not know why I'm behind. It's I mean, I had all day yesterday, you would think, but yesterday was a strange day. It was a good day, and hang on a second. Thing. I can't talk and do this at the same time. You know that. And we hit boom. And we go deek. All right, cool. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. 8,000. Wow. I didn't think I'd be here. Oops, that fell. That's not ready. Okay, so I've got a lot of stuff going on. This is the goal for the day. Okay, we're gonna get that together. I've got to move cameras and stuff when that happens. That's why at 5 I'll be really moving stuff around. But anyway, guys, I want to just I didn't think I was gonna be here. I appreciate you guys. This is there's gonna be all sorts of weird trouble and everything else today. So we're gonna fly by the seat of our pants. You know, it's like and I get asked a lot, and which I love. Hang on a second, I gotta finish pouring my refill. I've already gone through one 32-ounce Dr. Pepper today. These are really great for me. They build energy, make your bones strong. Anyway, it's about being a streamer and stuff. By the way, I didn't even see if Fools answered me. I just assumed that he said yes. All this work. I can't get my I got a problem with the head. Good though. It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm extremely humbled, and it's hard for me to get started. And so this is it's gonna be like any other show, okay? Oh my gosh, you guys, I swear. All right, let's see here. Who can I say hello to? Boy, I am late. All right. We'll start with Heather May. How you doing? Way up here. I mean. T42, how are you? Linda Lazier, how are you? Gotta remember we are on Experts Time, not ours. So I even woke up early, and everything was just so convoluted. It's so weird. Miami, how are you doing? Hey, you know what? There would not be there would not be an 8,000 without Miami. So she is equally as important here. And oh yeah, I should send you an invite too. Let you come up and hear praises from me. So no, I did not get my invites out because I had my watch fell off. That's not a good sign. We're just gonna go ahead and move that on over here. It doesn't matter, guys. You know, just stuff happens. We'll talk about it in a second. Anyway, King Bob, I still, oh yeah, that's another thing. Literally, I was like, before this starts, I'm going to make sure, restart the computer and all that stuff. As soon as I did, StreamYard's rebooted, and I had no light control. So all the lights are on. Don't ask why. But I just thought about King Bob because his thingy doesn't work. Anyway, Dodo, how are you doing? How far away am I? How far did I miss? J7. Oh my gosh, J7 is one of the most important. Let me put it like this. So 8,000 subs. I've been doing this. This is the 4th year, right? And it's like, yeah, I know. Other people, they just shoot right off. I like to take my time. I want to make sure that we have a solid foundation and we're a good channel. And I do, when I say we, I mean it. I mean, it's everybody that's here. And I've never grown at a regular state. I've always grown in spikes. Kylie Rodney was a spike. Ryan Upchurch was a spike. But the Hales was a big spike. I'm forgetting some before then. And then the latest been Turtle Boy. And J7 is comes from the world of turtles. And so it's weird. Like, turtles should be a thing around here, right? Because like we all thought, like, we've all known this guy. Oh, that's the wrong page. We all know this guy, right?
I like turtles.
And that's funny, it's cool, it's whatever. Well, that was a thing that that's how the Hales got into their whole world, was because someone came over there with turtles. It's weird, so weird. And then now we have turtle boys in my world. And so it's just like, it seems like I'll have a better place. Sorry, I'm just flying off the cuff here. Random thoughts are trying to settle into their, the square pegs, round holes, whatever. Anyway, so J7 is one of the latest that it's coming here. And there's a lot of y'all like that. Okay. She's just the first one, so she gets picked on. And I want to say that right now, I mean, like Emily C, for instance, like that is part of this whole thing. It's so wonderful. And I love how there are spikes, and because every time, dude, the exceptional people always stand out. And I hope to always be friends with just exceptional people that are like they're here. Speaking of, how you doing, Melissa Jane? Debbie Webb, what's happening? How are you? Danielle, I gotta send you a message. Lilu, it's another one like I was just talking about. How are you doing, beautiful? Thank you so much, T42. It's you guys. I can't believe you guys are here. Zach, I don't know how I found Zach. How he found me. Wasn't in the jail. Zach's another great one. Zach is another great one. I'm glad you're here. There she is. Oh my, Miss Divine. See, this is what I was like. It's all this. I love you guys. I love all of y'all. I love exceptional people. I love what this world we've created here. And I'm just having fun, And like I said, it's hard because I don't like being humble. No, being humble is something that you should be. It's been weird for me lately. Been weird for me. I try to do the whole Skywalker thing, control your feelings. Does that make sense? Hey Chris, how you doing? Let's see here. I need to do this faster. Heidi, how are you? Gosh, Heidi, see, like it's a perfect example. I didn't recognize, so I saw the avatar and I started to look away and I was like, wait. Like, she's having fun. So I remember she was having fun in her avatar. She's like, yes, we were. Tamara, how are you doing? I had 4 Dr. Pepper. That's the greatest thing in the world. I love that. That is awesome. I have not. Oh crap. Okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Is it Ocean Beach Ave or Ocean Beach Avenue? You see what happened to me? You see what just happened to me? Oh my gosh, how are you doing? That's how J7. She got her own nickname because I saw her name. I was like, I don't think I can say her name. I have problems with the letter W. I don't know if you guys know. I've gotten to meet some exceptional people, while doing the whole YouTube thing, and some very exceptional people.
No.
And some of them can't say the letter W. I think that's my problem. Oh my gosh, this is it. Lefty, how you doing, bud? What's happening? Somebody was talking. Oh, you were playing video games like at 5 a.m. this morning. King Paco! Hey, what happened to that Nintendo Live event the other day? Like, those games did not look happy. They looked very, very sad. Let's see here. Iron Rabbit. Oh my gosh. Iron Rabbit hit the thing the other day, and how many months she's been here. She's been here. She was probably like one of the first 5 people to become a member. Do you guys know how she got the name Iron Rabbit? So there's lots of rabbits around here in this world, right? Lots of rabbits. And anyway, she was modding for a friend, Aussie Overlord, and which I saw him the other day. I was glad to see him streaming. I haven't sent Baker. I just got a notification. Sorry, I haven't sent any things out yet. So anyway, Iron Rabbit was modding for him and did his 24-hour stream. He was coming to America, and so he did a 24-hour stream to just he was grifting 24 hours. And in that stream, this is such a great stream. So I said, all right, buddy, I'll do FNL when I get over. I'll send it over to your way, and I'll come over and hang out with you for a little bit. And we start the show, right? And here we go. You guys know how it's going, right? It's like this. And like, hey, how's everybody doing? And it's like, what's happening, you beautiful why does this say I didn't touch anything? Why does it say shows ended? Shows ended. Everybody gave me hell. I mean, just, oh my gosh, like, I'm such an idiot. And I was like, oh, I know. I don't even know how I did it. Like, my idiocy just, it flowed through me like the force. And anyway, so everybody got sent over to Aussie's where Iron Rabbit was. Then I went over. I was like, we were starting. I don't know how it ended, man. I'm gonna start. He was laughing. He's like, I think you guys belong over at Expert still. I was like, it was so cool. Anyway, we had a great show. Afterwards, it was going over there. We met some interesting people that day. Wasn't that today, Iron Rabbit? We met very interesting people. And anyway, next thing I know, everybody's been giving me hell for like 2-3 weeks. It was like 3 weeks straight after that. And right before we started an FNL, and White Rabbit says, hey, you know how this thing starts? Like, the music and everything. And like, yeah, this is live. This is live. She's saying this. And she said, a few weeks ago when Expert ended the stream and sent everybody over to Aussie's? Yeah, I know. Why? What now? She said, I did that. What? So you can allow one person to have like access to like you know pull up chats and stuff like that. I don't give her full access. I'm not an idiot. Anyway, she ended the stream. She's like, oh, what's this button? And he just went click. Anyway, Iron Rabbit made the 24-hour stream. That's where I was like, she's an like you know the Iron Man competition. She's Iron Rabbit. Boy, cool story, bro. Hi, Damn Elaine. How you doing? Oh, I dig that car. That is cool. That is cool. How you doing, Tasha? What's going on? Y'all, I am trying to She-Hunt! How are you? Ocean Baker brought him. Does Baker gets all the credit? What? What happened? What'd I do? I just saw Ocean up here. What she's asked? I taught him. I just accidentally found him. Oh well, I don't believe in accidents. I don't believe in coincidences. It's all part of the plan. I taught Baker how to speak English. I'm his hooked on phonics. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. I'm so sorry, y'all. I saw a bunch of avatars, so I clicked it. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Tasha, I'll be in and out. My husband and I. Well, happy anniversary. Oh my gosh. So I was going to say, you might tell us which one it is, but you don't do that. Don't tell people your age. Don't give the internet things that like they can use to dox against you. I try to. It sucks. It's hard. Courtney, how you doing? See, I am down here finally. Look at this. I'm finally here. Michelle Russo, thank you. Congratulations, member for 23 months. Next month. Big birthday. Big birthday next month. Big. Melissa Jane says, congratulations. Melissa Jane, thank you so much. And congratulations to Melissa Jane, y'all. She, I don't know how you simply put, she got her channel remonetized. It's like, how do you get remonetized? This was going through my head. I was like, well, how do I say that? I'm like, oh yeah, simply put, she's got her channel remonetized. Guys, go check her out. One of the mods, because I know she won't do it. Somebody put her thing in the
I can't take this. I cannot take this.
No, you're gonna take it. Anyway, what's happening here? Where are we? Baker, that's you. How you doing? Hey man, do you have anything going on today? You want to hang out for a little bit? I've got this, dude. I've got this to do. So. Oh man, if Baker's in the chat, that means he heard me say that I taught him English. Caker 45. She used to go by a different name. Oh, what was the name I'm thinking of? Did you just go by a different name? Thank you, Caker. Thank you, Caker. I'm trying to hurry up here. I'll come back. We'll do some dancing and music and everything here in a little bit. There she is, Side Eyes. So, you know how we've talked about the FNL Hangover is real? Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Side Eyes. She's been hungover ever since. It's not intoxicating. Well, it might be intoxicating, you know. I've been called worse. But it's not like that type of hangover, you know. It's the like, I don't know what it does between your mind and your body, and it just, you get all like physically just. Hot damn, Elaine's been a member for 15 months. Hello, my favorite expert. So hot damn, Elaine, y'all, she came in one time. I was streaming. I have no idea what was going on. And I looked over and I saw hot damn Elaine as a name. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I love it. I love it. Well, next time I saw her, it was Elaine's Crafting. I was like, what happened to hot damn? She said, well, this is my channel name. I decided to, like, I don't know, man. I kind of dug it. And next thing I know, she's been hot damn Elaine, and I love that name. I don't know. It's like hot damn. We need some fried chicken. Why am I getting fried chicken? Why am I getting fried chicken? I don't know. Iron Rabbit. Oh, I was gonna do one more thing.
Nice.
Is that socially acceptable when you mess up and you just go, oh man, I meant to do it like this, and you just go ahead and do it and keep on going? Like, okay, you saw what was in my head. That's what I was gonna do. Wawa wee wah. I love the Wawa. All right, please may I ask a question? I'm watching a Seahawks parade. Oh, is that today? Just because I find it interesting, very different to football parades here in the UK. Well, you don't know what the Wawa is then. Sorry. Wawa has good chocolate milk. Anyway, but does what does number 12 mean? They're all saying it. It's number 413 and after 11. It's 1 dozen. Do y'all have dozens over there? Or does like metric taking the dozen away? Baker says, dog, dag my English, wary. God is for teacher me. Yes, see? I understood that. I understood that reference. Oh my gosh. It's funny, a lot of bakers misspeaks. No, they're not misspeaks. You haven't learned how to listen yet. So, Denny's, how you doing? 12 is probably a quarterback or something. J7 doesn't like the Seahawks. So that's the Lois Red Velvet. How are you doing? What's this 8 hours? Oh, you guys don't have that either? What have they done to y'all over there? Like, all this is like old school, and like we're only like 250 years old. But like, that's how y'all used to do it. So we have 60 minutes and an hour. And we have 12 hours. No, wait. We have 24 hours? 24 hours in a day. I thought it was 12 hours in a day and 24 in a week, but that's not right. We have 24 in a day. We have 7 days in a week. And our week starts on Sundays. Glad I can help. I'm a giver. I gotta get a thing sent out. Am I catching up? Alicia, what is going on? Oh, yeah, don't get caught working. Wait, hold on. Don't get caught listening at work. Whew, man, that was a hard one there. I couldn't figure. Oh, wait, I got another one I gotta send out too. Garfield's whiskers are full of lasagna. I've been lurking while working, but congratulations. Baker brought me, and I've stayed since. Well, thank you so much. Another one. See, this is so great. Thank you so much, Baker. Thank you so much, Garfield Whiskers. Michelle Russo, thank you. By the way, I should if you got a membership, You go to the members tab on my channel. There'll be a link in there. You scroll down for Discord. I don't know how much longer Discord is going to last. Evidently, they're doing some hinky stuff.
Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Wiggle, 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 yeah.
I think we got a super chat.
Oh, giggity, 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 goo. Oh, giggity, 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 goo.
And as far as Discord, if something happens there, I'm waiting to see what Broken Baker does about his, and then I'll just probably copy what he does. He's got a lot of responsibility ahead of him. Wait, how many hours is Expert behind chat? Am I really that far behind? No, I'm 3 minutes behind. 3 minutes behind. Lefty, thank you so much. Lefty has given me the greatest compliment ever. He said, I am YouTube's favorite airhead.
Oh, the Expert's here, man. The Expert is cool. My new buddy, he's cool.
And if he sends Steve Gosney invite too. He has to work now. He's private. He's a private dancer. A dancer for money. Hours behind. No, I'm not. You can go to Wawa and get chocolate milk. And then everything's going to be good the rest of your day. All right. I'm trying to hurry up. Here. Wait. I got my handle because my granddaughter said it, throwing a tantrum. I wasn't aware they were mean. No, Wawa is a store in Pennsylvania. And then they're kind of growing out. So, no, it's a great thing. I love that. You have a great story. I'm allowed to listen, just can't chat. That's what I tell my wife. All right, I'm trying to catch up. What did I do? Why do you have somewhere to be?
Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
It's turned into a donkey show. Oh my gosh. Look, I'm all the way down here. I'm down here. Debbie Webb, you know me since the beginning. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Debbie. So getting the show started, the channel started. It was during the pandemic, right? My wife bought me a microphone because she said, oh, I didn't send her an invite either. Because she said she was tired of hearing me complain about people on YouTube and for me to go tell them what I to talk back to them and stop talking to her. So that's how the journey started. If you ever, let me save you thousands of dollars and thousands of hours of time. If you ever want to do this, first I'm going to say don't. Second, I'll tell you from equipment and all that stuff. Golly, man, we've been through it. But then at the time, though, you couldn't talk about pandemic problems. You couldn't talk about politics. Couldn't talk about the little kerfuffle between a certain 2 European, or I guess one's an Asian country. That's still going on today. I've invited Expert to my 12-hour show, but I'm not big enough for him anymore. No, you are, dude. I haven't gotten around to it. I'll send you right now. I'll send right now. Hang on. Where's the thing? Where's the button? What am I sending it on? I don't have Discord pulled up. Crap. All these distractions. Anyway, Debbie, it's a bad thing to say, but I was like, need somebody who's I need a missing blonde girl, right? I'm kidding. I mean, that's a horrible thing to say, but that's America. That's how bad we are. And anyway, there he goes. Okay, so then I go to where's the what they do with these things? Is this one? Yeah. So Gabby Petito happened, and I was like, I don't know criminal law. I don't know this stuff. Like, I know how write letters about zoning problems. Anyways, I started being driven crazy because of the inconsistency. I'm like, look, y'all, I do know this. When you took criminal law in law school, there's 3 things. They said the 3 most important things were the facts, the facts, and the facts. And they got away from the facts. Nobody cared about the facts. They're just making stuff up. And so that's how Gabby Petito, that's why I got started, because I'm like, look, this is what happened. We don't have any evidence of this. Do you remember they said they saw his hand come out from the garden? I was talking about that the other day. I was like, that was so weird. Wait, hold on. Where's how's this work? Why is it not working? Oh my gosh, it just now picked up. That's not good. Okay, what? Well, maybe if I turned it. Oh, I just turned the whole camera, didn't I? All right, where is this? Is way too small to be doing what I want to do. All right, there you go. Look at that one. All right, that one's till later. Right now, that's the right now stream. And I need to get Traveling Fools. Where is he? He's over here. Some people are on X. Some people are on all these other platforms, Discord, things like that. Where is he? Oh, wait, that's not him. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Look at that. I've invited 2 people now. Yay. Aren't I special? I haven't invited Valhalla, and I figure it's because he's scared off because of the shields. T-Rex. Where's T-Rex at? Tell him what hair color the next lot lizard he makes disappears needs to have. It needs to be blonde. Okay, America loves blonde, missing blonde girls. That's what we're all about here. So, hey Kelly, how you doing? The garden hand is the best story expert ever told me. Yeah, I don't forget that. It was like somebody had flown a drone or something like that over Brian Laundrie's parents' house, and they were like, "Oh, look, here's the worst part is I probably spent 3 hours looking for this hand, looking for movement, looking for anything." Because I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. The internet believed it, man. The internet was all eaten up with it. I'm like, this is the craziest thing in the world. Did you see Traveling Fool's message? He isn't available at 5. Yeah, that's why I sent him a thing now. So, thank you. Thank you so much, Kelly. It's because of people like you being here. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, T42. She's like, look, this guy needs help. So maybe if I send some of those, we'll just get him to shut up for a minute.
Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Wiggle, 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 yeah.
Thank you, T. let's see. The guy was seen in everyone's backyard and even trail in the mountains. It was crazy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you mentioned that about the mountains. Right over here. Like he was supposed to be like on the Tennessee North Carolina line. Somebody reported him that they found him at like a rest area. And I listened to it. This guy, look, I didn't know T-Rex back then. But it would be like T-Rex. I'm kidding. I can't even say that about T-Rex. No, it was like a guy's like, hey, I'm at this rest area at 2 a.m. and there's this guy here. And we started talking. I really, really think the guy hooked up with another dude at the rest area and then tried to report him as Brian Laundrie. It was the weirdest thing. Oh my gosh, it was so crazy weird. You used to ask what wiggles were. You're like, why are we getting the wiggles? Oh my gosh. So yeah, but all that was crazy. And then after that, I did the I just said her name the other day. Summer Wells. So Summer was was she like a 6-year-old girl? Like last Sunday would have been her 10th birthday. And they had said all these things about like child trafficking and stuff. And like, it was so weird. A woman drove down from Indiana because she found a guy on the internet that said that he had been up there and he found bones. Okay. He had found bones. And he was like, you give me $200, I'll take you up there where those bones are. This woman put her kid in the kid seat of her car, drove from Indiana to Upper East Tennessee. She don't belong there, Meets up with this guy. It's dark. It's nighttime. Dude takes her to these bones he found. It was a deer carcass. He said, I found some bones. I'll take you there for $200. She obliged. She went down there. She's just like, oh, I found Summer Wells. Y'all, here's the sad thing. One day I woke up, I was doing true crime stuff, and I was like, I don't feel good anymore. And because you get in, hey, Nanny Clampett, how you doing? Hey, I just saw where some kids were found up there and not far from you. Right? Did I have that right? Anyway, it's what it looked like, and they brought the dog. Oh, Dog the Bounty Hunter. Oh my gosh, Brian Laundrie. They brought Dog the Bounty Hunter in. Oh my gosh. I did a video. So back then, there's no StreamYards. There's no live streaming. And you had to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours to be able to stream. And now you can stream and before you get monetized. Back then you had to be monetized to be able to stream. And like I said, there's no StreamYards. StreamYards came into it probably like so like I've been doing this for 4 years, right? Like videos stuff. Like I've been every day putting something out. Most days putting something out. Then it was like but back then you had to like we started as videos, and I had heard like Tug or somebody like that talk about like they had heard that the YouTube algorithm, they want you to do 3 videos a day on the exact same topic, and after like 2 weeks you're gonna get picked up and you'll start seeing traction on your stuff. I never got picked up. So I've never been in the algorithm. I think YouTube thinks I'm fake. So anyway, it's like I did a video on Dog the Bounty Hunter, and it was one of my I think got some like 3,000, 4,000 views on it. That was huge back then. It's just huge. It was huge. No, wait, hold on, that's not it. How do you say huge? Side eyes. I love expert. Thank you. Thank you. Nobody has said that to me since my mama. He's smarter than the priest. Everyone better love expert as much as me. If you don't, figure out your life. Oh my gosh, you know who did he put you up to it? Did he put you up to it?
Expert is my dude. He always has been. He's a winner with big brains, the biggest brains.
Speaking of big brains, hang on, I gotta put my earbuds in. Look at you, man. How you doing, bud?
I saw what you were doing. Oh, I'll start my stream an hour before he goes to bed, and I'll end it half an hour before he gets out of bed. Well planned, sir. Well planned.
I don't know what
That's
I
okay.
did, but I'm glad I planned it. I'm glad I planned it.
Well,
How's it
you
going,
can just
man?
tell me you don't want me to come on. Well,
I do realize I think
apparently
people
I
think
have-
that. What?
well, apparently I've been living on a lie, and made up my war stories, and yeah, I'm a bad person.
I woke up to that, and I was like, "What's going on here?" Like, and I rolled back over and went to sleep. I saw you working out, and I tried to. I downloaded that because I thought I could make it a little bit better for you. And for some reason, I don't know what's wrong. I was probably should be asleep. I couldn't get I wanted to get the montage music, Eye of the Tiger. Yes, you know it. Yes, you know, man. That's what I wanted to do over, and I was gonna send it to you.
I was actually looking for that, but because I filmed it on my camera, and I put it on Insta. It was just because these weirdos are talking about yo, let's meet in the street. I'm gonna sit in the bar with Valhalla and drink a scotch and think, who are these weirdos outside? I can't.
Oh my
I can't
God.
anymore.
Yeah, man. Weirdos aren't good. Here's the thing: can you catch weirdoism from weirdos? Is it like contagious?
No. Stupidity and death is the same thing. You don't know you have it, but no one else
That's
catches
a
it from
good-
you.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I like that.
As being
I
dead
like
and
that.
stupid is the same thing. You don't feel it, and only the people around you notice it.
Oh my gosh, it's so true. Oh, it's so true. You don't notice it. Well, so you got perturbed and you went and worked out. Now I know this is doing the bench press. I know that's was that because every day is leg day. You had to
I
interrupt.
actually haven't done legs in a long time because I've been sick for so long. So
That
I was
sucks,
supposed to
man.
do it today, and then I couldn't find my knee wraps. So yeah,
That's
I just
awesome,
did
man.
cardio.
You sound like me. It's like, how do you lose knee wraps?
Well, I found them in my bag, but I looked in my bag, and then they weren't there. Went to the gym. First thing I pull out is my knee wraps. But then I didn't have my leg day shoes with me.
Then you had your cardio. And now, is that the Cougar cardio?
No. I did a little bit of 45 minutes on the treadmill, just
Dude,
walking around.
I kind of thought about you the other day. It was the Cougar cardio. So White Rabbit said, I want to try this new place. And she took me there, and it's way over on the other side of town. And it's an old church that's been converted into a restaurant / bar / there's like other rooms, like if you've ever been in a church, they have rooms besides just the main, hall. And anyway, of course, there's not a bathroom, and because you go in, and that's where their like pews should be, right? That's where we go in, and that's where tables are and stuff. So you have to go, back around to the restroom. So I'm going back here to the restroom, and I'm like, I can't find it. Well, there's some weird guy. He's standing right in front of the sign. So I'm like looking around, and I look over, and there's this solid glass door, and a yoga class was going on. And I look over.
Zumba in a church.
There were listen, man. There were 30 downward facing dogs, and I was like, I may have said like that because I look over, man, and those stretch pants were at limits.
It's kind of like boobies on the internet. It's never the ones you want to see.
Oh my gosh, dude! I came back. I told my wife, I was like, I've been scarred. I had 30 butts looking at me. And it was so bad. It was so bad. And then, of course, the fact that you're in a church. I mean, it still feels like a church. It looks like a church. I was like, I don't think I was supposed to see this. Oh, it was bad. It was so bad. It was, but anyway, that got me thinking about the cougar training you do.
We have
I'm sure these women thought they were.
I do Monday, Friday cougar class when I'm not sick. And on my Friday team, there is yummy Faye. Oh, yummy. I got pay on my family. But on the Friday team, there's a lady, and I don't know what music she dances to, but she is very animated, and she has a lot of big movements. Let's just say it that way. And none of what the rest of us is doing is what she's doing. But she's having a party, and not again. Now and again, someone will tell her, "Could you not walk into me?" Oh, I'm sorry. The rest of us is just standing.
She's out there. She turned it into the club, man. She's out there. She's like, man, I'm gonna get those moves. I'm gonna get the baker over here looking at me, and she's throwing everything she's got there. She's like, man, look at me. I can move. I can do things, and she probably thinks she's flexible too. There's always one. There's always one. You know, the thing that gets me now you say all this is I don't know if they're real or not, but the Instagram where they like the girls go out to, they're working out and they put the cameras up. they sell magnet mounts for cameras so you can put your phone up on a workout thing. And I'm like, then they get mad. Why are you looking at me? And they'll be yelling at some guy across the entire gym.
It's not allowed to film in our gym technically, but like yesterday, or if you just do it against a wall and not you don't do your posing classes and that, but if you're training up against the wall, they don't really mind it. But what I can't stand is these people are, can't you see my camera? Can't you see I don't give a? I'm here to work out. I am in a loose t-shirt, a pair of shorts, and I'm sweating. So you take your little, I'm going to do 40,000 donkey kicks. Well, I'm going to stand over here and I'm going to lift some real weight, and don't come at me with, what you're looking at. I'm most likely looking at you because I'm thinking, why is she doing 30,000 donkey kicks? It's not going to help her. Go do some squats if you want a big ass.
I don't want to be filmed anyway. You know, I'm like, no, this is not a good thing. It's not a good sign. But yeah, it's you know what? I'm gonna have to look that up later on. I'm gonna be like, what is the premier Instagram gym around here? Maybe we get you a gym membership when you're here.
Well, I have a TrainAway membership, so I can go to. What was the name of that gym? I can never remember my TrainAway code, anyways. But I actually have something so I can go to the gym in. I think it's down near where we go and eat on the Wednesday. There's a gym down there, I think it is.
There's a lot of gyms around here. Obviously I don't go to them, so
it's what's it called? Me and the rabbit talked about it 2 years ago. I didn't go.
Hang on a second. Oh wait, there's a map thing. Let me see where the maps are.
Well, I could maybe open my app and find out because
No, let me do it because I'm an idiot, and everybody here expects me to mess it up. So,
well, everyone knows that. No, I don't want to train like an Olympic athlete. Have you seen me?
have you seen Olympic athletes? They're like some of them are kind of weird, man.
Yeah. Who are you rooting for in the curling match?
Oh, when does that go on?
There's
happening
one
right
on.
now?
I think Canada and Germany.
Do y'all have a curling? Do y'all have curling over there?
Yeah. We have the female curling team is with us.
All right, man. I'm pulling for you guys.
I don't. The only thing I know is the captain did a topless photo shoot once.
Your captain did. The Denmark.
Yeah, well, back the first time. This is her fourth Olympics, so again, as I said earlier, it's never the ones you want to see. But back then, she was still a little perky.
Well, oh crap, that's the wrong button. Where did I
Not
go with the
so-
thing?
What-
So, all right, this is where we go. Let me see if I zoom this in. I know I'm not sharing with everybody because I got thumbnail thingies on here. I don't have this is my clean one. I wasn't ready for it. So you got the beer company we go to. There's the axe throwing place next door. You've got behavioral health. No, I don't think you want to go behavioral health. I think that's mental. That's for mental stuff. Oh, wait a second. I bet you I'm frozen, aren't I?
No, you're fine.
Oh, did it fix itself?
But you're not sharing anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to share. Let's
Oh.
see if I do this right. I might be able to share. I don't want to mess this up. I will mess it up. Don't worry. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so now you can see it. So this is where we do the this is 3D. How do I go? Is that closer? I think there's a tilt. Oh yeah, look at that tilt. I like that. So this is where we go to eat. Right here next door, that's where the axe throwing is.
I love I got an ad that I can get a Danish citizenship.
Oh, that's awesome. You gonna try this year?
Yeah, well, nah, I don't know. Maybe next year I'll try and go to and get a Danish citizenship. It's called
I don't see.
Fort Sanders Health and Fitness in
Oh, that's over here, I bet.
Fort
That's over here
Sanders
by-
West 270. It has air conditioning.
It's not. Wait, it should have. Oh, yeah. I don't think we have air conditioning anymore. We gotta fix that. Wait, hold on, where are we? Which road this is? That's Peters. Wait, how did I piss? How did I piss? That's not what I meant to say. I went the wrong way. I'm in the wrong way. I did it all wrong. There you are. So Fort Sanders should be. Oh, hey, just go to the Urban Air Park, man. They got trampolines. Somebody will ride trampolines with you.
Well, it'll probably fuck my back up. So
Oh, that might be bad. That's Emory. Where'd I go? I don't know, man. I don't know where this stuff is. There's a Fort Sanders. Yeah, here it is, right here. There you go, Fort Sanders West.
that's
Is
the
that what it is?
slowest.
Oh, look, there's a swimming pool right there. It's got to be it.
That's the slowest website in the world.
Look at that. There's a pool, and there's like those either solar panels or a tennis courts.
Tennis court. It's
Yeah.
Fort Sanders West 270.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, 270. Not 170. No, not two. I don't know.
They,
what
they have indoors tennis courts, so that's probably
gonna
the
be
white building and
Yeah,
a
that's
rec
good.
center where you can play some basketball. So
Look at this. Oh, can we see anybody out here laying by the pool? Look at that. This is a hospital we need to go to. What are these? Like I thought these were tennis courts. What are these little
isn't it like paddle tennis?
table tennis? I don't know.
No,
Maybe.
paddle, where you use the small racket for it. I think that's it.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, racquetball.
No, racquetball is indoors in
Indoor?
enclosed. But
Let me tell
they
you
have
what.
like a beginner tennis where you just use a little paddle. Pickleball.
Let me tell you what I know about physical activity. I used to watch some workout shows. They had those morning ESPN. Oh, jeez. Everything fell. Anyway, no, that's all I know about it.
Well, it's
Wait a second.
enough.
I just realized I didn't send. Oh, crap. Did I send? Yeah, I did.
We had a minister of health, of culture once, and they were asked about something about sport because I think we were going to the Euros or something, and she was asked, "Do you know anything about sport?" And she said, "Well, it's kind of like corn. When you see it, you know what it is."
Hey, do you guys have boot camp things? Or not? I mean, okay, like it's a play on words from the military, right? Boot camp, but it's a workout experience. It's a like you guys have CrossFit, right?
Yeah, where they do
It's
the
not CrossFit.
8 weeks of boot camp where you pay
Yeah, that's a different thing. Yeah, boot camp.
$100 to come and have someone yell at you.
Yes, I'd be happy to do that.
It's the biggest.
Why
gift
doesn't
in the world.
Volstorm do that? He ought to like ride around on a golf cart and be like, ride.
Well, because why don't you and I do it? Because we don't have a body that'll make other people think, oh, I should listen to them.
Here's what I'm going with. I'm going with that is reverse psychosis. So it's you see me, you don't want to look like me, so you need to work out.
That could be a trick. We have a CrossFit gym like that where they do these. Oh, you get 8 weeks for an insane amount of money, and everyone I've known taking these just to get kickstarted, and then I'll go to the gym on my own. They end up having to pay him because they never learn how to train on their own. They can only do what they are told to do. So it's the biggest grift in the world because then you pay. I think you pay like $800 a month, so that's $100 a month. And you can only do 2 classes a week, and you have to be on a team or in a class setting where there's like 15, 20 people. And I'm just thinking, oh my God, that's the biggest grift in the world.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Look, you just got to sit there, okay? You just got to sit there and lift heavy weights. You got to do. Now, I always did 3 sets, so I do like how to do it. I do like 8, 10. And then back 8, maybe. So I mean, I don't know. I did everything, but that was. But I always try to do like I was like 3 sets of 10. It's my thing, and I was lifting just as heavy as I could.
Yeah, it's well, I do it a little. I do 2 medium days and then 1 heavy day and 1 easy day a month. Or I'll normally do like a heavy day where you just bitch slap everything out of your muscles. Then you'll do a medium day, an easy day, a medium day, and then a heavy day, and then you just rotate that way all the way. And then you just do 1 push day, 1 pull day, and 1 leg day. And then you take a day off and do some cardio, and then you just go and go and go and go and go.
So you go to the gym every single day, right?
Well, I try to. I haven't been because I've been sick.
So like when I was doing every other day. I don't know why
Well,
that.
it depends on how. It's just because I have the time for it, and I do the 3 split. So you do. other people will do an
You
upper.
can do the splits.
I do 3 splits. I do the pull, push, leg, and other people will do lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body. It's just how you split it, how you have the time for it.
I do. I don't do anything now, but it's like my journey of working out. Like it lasts up until midway through law school, which was 100 years ago. But it all started because in high school I didn't like some people. And so I went into the gym in high school, and I was like, it was like the varsity gym. So anybody could go in there, but it was like the football players and the wrestlers, right? I went there and I was like, at the top, they had everybody's like the bench press record was what I looked at. So when bench press record and based on weight. And I was like, okay, where's my weight? And I saw it. And I was like, all right, now I have a goal. And so I broke the bench press record in high school. Like that was the whole thing. And they're like, I never played sports. I was like, no, I'm not playing sports. I was like, I dated cheerleaders. But I was like, no, I'm not playing sports. I like sitting up here because the girls, like, if you date cheerleader and you're in the stands, like they're looking at you while you're talking to other girls. It really works out great. You got to do a little like.
I have the worst bench in the world. I don't have any bench power. Yesterday I just played it for the camera. It wasn't much, but it was like the bar is 45 and then a 45 on each side, so that's 135. That's just easy. But I think the highest I ever been in benching is probably 2.5 plates on each side, so that's 90.
Yeah, so what was 45? That's 90.
45. That's
225.
Yeah, like 225 is probably my max I ever done, but I can't. I've always been weak in my chest. So
It's so crazy because like me, I've always been weak in my legs, and I'd work them out all the time, dude. The Gold's Gym I used to go to, the guy was all the guys were like Mr. Universe, right?
Yeah.
He was big in the leg thing. He had every leg contraption in the world, and I put a bunch of weights on there and stuff, and it was just like nothing ever happened. Oh, it sucks so bad. I have the worst, skinniest legs.
But that's the thing. You will have certain advantages, and because I have my upper pecs, I can get them to pop, but the rest of the chest, that's just fat. But I can get the upper pecs to, and you can see even though I haven't trained neck in a long time, I still got my traps on. So it's just weird how we are built. So,
hey, let me ask you: do they still have on bench press? Because you got the flat bench, and they had vertical. Do they still have the not vertical, but the incline? But they had a decline when I was into it.
Decline isn't that used anymore because it's a weird mechanic that you'll push down, so you'll have to get really high, and not a lot of people do it anymore. There will be some people who stack some weights on and put it on the Smith machine, and they can do it, but we don't have it at my gym. And I've never done decline because it's just a weird mechanic pressing that. I train with a girl she's like 110, 115 pounds or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she has the weirdest biomechanics, so she can't understand when you bench press, you have to do like you're pushing away from something. So you have to put your arms down. She does that everyone starts doing, and you destroy your arms.
Yeah.
Or you'll kill your shoulders because you'll keep your elbows out. So when I train with her like I did yesterday, it's more just I get an exercise in and she works. So, but it's nice to have someone.
She holds the camera.
Yeah, it's more than you have someone to talk to.
You're such a pimp, man. I mean, like, it's always here. It's always the girls getting their videos taken. No, you had the girls video you. I love that, man. I love that.
more to make fun of those guys who are out there. So just trust me, I don't shake that much when I'm just throwing around 120 pounds. I can do that. I'm not that weak, but it was more for show.
So I always did the inclines because it was supposed to pop up here more.
Yeah.
And
When you
so yeah, that was my thing. I was always into that. And
but I like to
never
do
got
front,
good looking.
I like to do front raises as well, and that's I work my upper chest way too much because I do military press as well. So that's the only part I can get to pop anyway. No, but that's because your groin is wrong. That's
You
why
say
you
his
don't work out.
groin is wrong?
Yeah, his groin is always hurting.
It's always wrong, man. It's like inverted.
It's hurt. Someone asked me today, why can't you see the peens on the speed skaters? And I'm thinking, why are you looking for it? I don't sit there and because I know that you won't see a boob in any of the sports because they'll have them compressed or airness. But then they ask me, why can't I see a peen? Why do you want to see the little baby mushroom? Weird.
Yeah, it's nothing. There's nothing good about it. So, dude, you ready for this? I don't think I've ever told anybody this. You getting this out of me? I'm glad nobody's listening. So when I went to college, they offered like aerobics type classes and stuff. And I found out about it because one day I was walking by the gyms and I was like, why is that a room full of girls? There's like, and when I say a room full of girls, I'm talking about University of Tennessee, man, there was like 200 to 300. I mean, I'm not making that up. It was huge, this class. And I was like, what's going on in here? And they did abs. You did abs for an hour. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. And I did them, man. I did them all the time. And I was at the point, I was like, the first thing I'm going to do when I graduate college, I thought we're supposed to be like just throwing money is what they told you when you signed up. I'm supposed to have, a job. Yeah, I didn't know that nobody wanted an underwater BB stacker. And anyway, I was like, I'm just going to get liposuction. That's how I'm gonna fake my abs because I've done. Dude, they're mean. Those girls are mean. The ab girls were vicious.
If you go, there's a wrestler called Sheamus who does these workout sessions, and he says the worst to do them with is the girls, because girls can have all of this static power. We just have explosive power. They can keep planks and for hours, and you're just. Can we stop doing this? No. And now we kip. We're not done yet. And again, you go out there and you put them in one of the app machines. They can't move anything, but being in there for an hour and just they can do that.
Dude, it was I didn't know about like lifting your legs up and like just holding them there for so long. So I was like, there are some muscles that you start feeling. Well, MG probably has those muscles,
Well, he should work those muscles. So
yeah, they're the lower extremity muscles that hurt him. Holy cow, man, it was so bad. And then after it's all over with, you have to walk back to your place. And I'm like, looking back, I needed a golf cart. That's what I needed. But it was so embarrassing the first couple of times. And then I took scuba diving at college. And so I was like, I gotta get in shape before I have to jump in a pool. And so I took scuba diving, man. And I was doing the hell out of those abs all the time. I go into scuba diving. And it was like a 7:30, 8 o'clock at night class. And the instructor was the girls' tennis coach. I was the only guy in the class.
I know why you did that.
Let me tell you what. I withdrew. I was like, no, how about I think I have a chance in life?
No, but that's
I was
I guess-
intimidated. I was intimidated because you never see the tennis girls, man. Holy cow! You talk about fit. I'm sitting here going, I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown in this pool.
But this is the problem with all of that. All the show muscles, they don't really work for anything. But all of these functional muscles, like all the tennis player, you never see like a buff tennis player. Yeah, Nadal will have some guns on him, but and they'll have abs because they're so skinny. But it's functional muscles, and that's why it's so much harder. And that's I went to they did like a workout class where you weightlifting class they called it, but for women, so it was just to do some more to try and get them to go in and do the free weights and stuff like that. But because it's women, it thinks that it's like a pump class, so you have to keep the tempo up, and instead of just learning proper technique. And then some of them said, "Oh, can we join you when you go out and train?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And they did it once and said, "That's not fun." No, it's not fun. You're angry, you're in pain, and everything will hurt on you, but it'll feel good when you're done. But they don't want that. They want the other thing because I'm moving and I'm losing weight. Yeah, but sometimes you want a little muscle on you as well.
Hey, do you guys? Is this is this a indicative of like, I don't know, maybe it's just the South, maybe it's America, I don't know. But do you guys have and Wine Mom comes to mind, but they're the chicks that go and they do the workout. They'll drop the kids off at school, and then they do the workouts, and then they get like a mimosa or like put a little red wine in a big old cup, and then they go to Target.
Probably have them, but no. When I go to the gym in the morning, it's more. I go in pensionist hour, and then there'll be some around my age, and maybe 2-3 younger women, but we don't have that 35 to 45 that much. So I did I did boxercise as well, and
You did what?
you know, boxercise where they're using the sparring mitts and I couldn't do it because they just do the I just punched through every time because I did karate back when I was a kid, and I don't do that.
That's what.
Well, I never did the taekwondo, so I did karate. It's taekwondo is bad for your groin.
Yeah, especially when you get kicked in it.
Well, just let him just make up all the excuses for not being able to come Tennessee.
His wife would have too much fun. That's the problem. He's already let that genie out of the bottle. Thank you so much, T. $8 for 8,000. Oh my gosh, I can't. It's crazy. It's a crazy thing. I'm very thankful to.
Congratulations on 8,000.
Start. Well, thank you, man. You you pulled my head out of the sand. I got back, after the stuff with my mom. I was looking here. I was trying to figure out where's my channel going to go because I wasn't excited about anything. And then meeting, learning about the Turtle Boy dilemma, and I was just like, holy cow, man! Like this is all free speech. This is all the stuff I love, and it's been really great, man. Especially introduced me to Emily C. Man, that's a girl. She's nuts, man. I mean, in a good way, nuts. Like,
I think she's one of those, the Russian dolls, because she's so, I'm just this nice little school teacher, and then you peel off the outer doll, and then there's a vicious little minx hidden inside of the nice school teacher. But I don't like that she lies about her age. She's 23 at most.
Yeah, well, of course. But,
and then J7, she always says, oh, she's older than I am. Emily C is 23 years old.
Yeah. So that's like...
You should...
22. I don't know. She had a mega pint the other night, so...
Oh,
hopefully she's 21. Yeah, Emily, man. She's really great. She has amazing talent, man. I'm so envious. Like I wish I could get a stream together, and she's over here just doing costumes and doing all this stuff and makes it look easy. And I'm like, wow, like I who knew that teachers were talented? I didn't.
I didn't have much talent pool in my teaching staff. We had a guy who could. I'm so old, so they still use chalk, and he had like this chalk dispenser that he could kind of like a.
Those things are cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and he could chuck it, and he could hit anyone in class with it, and he only hit the person who he wanted to hit. Technically, he wasn't allowed to do it, but he was pretty good at it. If you didn't listen, he would just throw it right in your face. We had another teacher. He chose to chuck the Bible in the face of one of us, and none of us really knew what it was, but we knew there was a word called blasphemy. So we went down to the head teacher on the school and said,
"The headmaster."
He did blasphemy. He threw a Bible at someone, and it was the blasphemy part that he was most angry. We had a really old headmaster when it started in school. He was probably. Well, he wasn't that old. He was.
I'm imagining the guy. I'm imagining the principal in Porky's when you said that.
Yeah,
Miss Ballbreaker, can we please call it a tallywhacker?
But no, we went down and said we think it's blasphemy. He threw a Bible in the head of, in the face of someone. The guy who threw it at, he deserved it, but he wasn't allowed to throw the Bible at us anymore. So he just punched us instead.
Oh. So I lasted a month in Catholic school, and I went back to public school. But my dad, man, he went to Catholic school, and he was like, as a kid. So my dad's left-handed, and the nuns didn't like the left hand's the devil's hand or something, and so they would always rack him on the knuckles with a ruler for the way he held his paper and everything. So he always hated that stuff, right? But those are the stories. But then he's like, when he was in high school, he had the priest, and the priest would, he said, they'd box you. Like if you had a problem, you wanted to, he said, never forget, he had like a little short Irish guy, he'd get right up into anybody's face. He's like, all right, let's go to the ring. And he put on, boxing mitts. And he's like, all right, tough guy, let's do this. He's like, he whipped the dude's ass every time. And I'm like, now, I've never told this story. It's just one of those things you hear growing up. You always just think about it. It's like, dude, that doesn't sound, well, it's a lot better than being kissed by a priest.
Yeah, well, this isn't the worst thing a priest has done to a kid. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
We had a guy, he was kind of insane. And I came running around a corner, and his kids were probably 3-4 grades below me. And I ran into one of them, and he stumbled, and I just walked on. And he just grabbed me. He grabbed me so with his nails so he ripped my skin off. Oh. And then he just pinched my trap and took me down to the principal's office. And he stood in there while he was still grabbing me. I was bleeding. And then he just started kicking my shins and said, he did this to one of my kids. He did this. You have to discipline him. And I was probably in 6th grade, and I had a grown man kicking the shit out of me. I was crying and bleeding, and then he was like, yeah. Well, now I think he had enough. So can you just leave? And then when he left, he said, well, he might need to have his aggressions. I said, you're gonna call my mom right now. And he was like, well, we don't have to. You're going to call my mom right now. Hell, let's not. He said, you know who I am. And he was like, yeah. That you're going to call my mom. Her and my dad is going to come. And we're going to figure this one out. My mom she worked at a hospital, and she did night shifts so she could make more money. And she got that call and said, so one of your teachers were kicking my son. I'll see you in 5 minutes. My mom was the head of the PTA, and my dad was the head of the we had like the PTA for the parents, and then we had like the school board who run the school.
Oh, yeah.
So it's two different, and he was the head of that. That principal, when my dad he was kind of like me. He was more smoldering fire.
You've told us stories about your mom, man. That's why I'm laughing, because I'm like,
He ripped the shit out of this guy, and she went up, got that teacher in his classroom in front of all the kids, said, "You're coming with me now." And he was like, "Who are you?" Yeah. Now. And he was pulled in front and had to give me an excuse. And he was like, "Well, he kicked one of my students." And my dad was just, "So you admit that you used violence against my son? Do you know that's illegal? Do we need to report you to the police?" I'm very sorry. I will never do that again. And every time I had him as a sports teacher as well, every time we played soccer after that, he would try and go after me and just kick the shit out of me by accident. So I got really good at high stepping and just stamping down when he slid in under me. So yeah, that was fun. But that principal said, "You know who I am. You're going to call my mom." He was really, nope.
Dude, so like I really thought the whole story was going to about, your mom was top dog, man. Like that's
he was special. He was
my dad would send my mom. He'd say, "Oh, this happened, you need to go take care of it." He's like, "I'm not getting involved." My mom, man, she scorched earth, man. Someone messed with her baby boy. And
well, the thing was, if my mom called my dad, then it's not just yelling anymore. Then it was taken up a notch, because my dad, he was quiet, but when he got mad, he got really mad, and you knew he was mad.
Oh, dude. Oh, it's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. Yeah, at school, man, I hate the whole thing. Everything about it was bad. But
I didn't
why
mind
is it
school
so
if they
long?
didn't have all those classes. I had 55% of my senior year. I didn't show up for school.
I skipped senior. I didn't have.
It was kind of an unwritten rule. If I was there, my buddy wasn't there. If he was there, so teachers, when they came in and said, "Oh, you're here today," well, then Baker will be here in a couple of hours. It was just, in our 10th grade was voluntary, so you had to do to 9th grade, and then you could say, "Okay, I'm going to stay for 10th grade," before you move on to whatever you want to do.
Did you guys have it like, so like here at 18, you're an adult? And I know you guys have like, you can drink at like 2 or something. So I don't know what adulthood means for you. I'm sure you're just born an adult, but you could sign yourself out once you were 18 in high school. You wrote your own notes.
No, you had 9 years mandatory school.
Mm-hmm.
You had to do 1st to 9th grade. You have to do, and then 10th year you can sign up for that. I got moved a year ahead, so that's why I stayed. So I would be the normal age when I left school. That other people would leave in 9th grade. So I left school at 15, 16, where the other people was like 17. And then when you're 18, yeah, you'll be a legal adult as well.
Huh. I left, I graduated high school early. I was like, I hate this stuff, man. I hate it. I hated everything about it. You know what I hated? Here's my thing. Did you guys have counselors? Like you had to go in and like your career counselor person?
No. You do in 9th grade, because after 9th grade you can choose to go get an apprenticeship, or you can choose to go, okay, I want to work in an office, but you go to a school for that, or I want to go to uni, so you go to a school that prep you for uni. And there's more like that now. But in 9th grade you'll get a talk with our Danish teacher is the one who follows us all the way through school. Mm-hmm. And she my talk with her was, yeah, you're dyslexic, you're never going to go, because I wanted to be a school teacher, said, yeah, you're never going to be a school teacher, go on and get an apprenticeship. And then I finished with an A+ in oral Danish, so I just can't write. That's my problem. I'm really good at oral. Every oral grade I have, except English, I have had at an above average level. My English is, but that's because I took it on an elevated level. So that's 2 steps above average. The rest is like 3 steps above average. So
And you're so far advanced compared to all of us over here, man. So far advanced. Hey, look, man, hang on a second. Look who's here. Hey, Traveling Fools, how you doing, buddy?
What is going on, guys? How you doing? Congrats on the 8,000. That's super cool.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Congratulations
It's
to you.
I'm glad to be able to focus my head back in it, and that's just Broken Baker here is he's instrumental in it because he's like, you have to. He's like one of his old school teachers, but he was amazing. Like, you got to do this. I said, all right. And
Every time I hear a not so handsome guy say how good at oral he is, I always got to pop up.
Yeah, well, you don't have to look at your face when you're doing that.
Right.
I saw
What's up, Baker? Good to see you.
I saw an Instagram today where one was asking, when you eat your taco, are you tilting to the left or to the right? And then it switched to a guy who said, well, I'm kind of in a sniper position with one eye closed. That's how I eat my tacos. This is a good Christian morning show, yes.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Oh my gosh. Those of y'all that don't know Traveling here, he's gosh, I don't even know. I remember how we met, but we were hanging out for a long time since life happened, and we've missed each other a lot. But I love his studio because it's he turned his was it your basement or whatever into an Irish pub. That's what the whole thing is.
A lot of people mistake that. See, a thing a guy does before you get married, you build a bar. So it's when I built this house, I just dedicated 500 square feet of a bar. So I built that first, and then it was like, well, now there's already a bar in the house. So, yeah. You live and you learn.
You don't have to go anywhere.
Exactly. Yeah, I know we've been in the same. I know we tried to hook up at that Tennessee game. We were there at the same time, and there was so many people we couldn't find each other. And I know I'm going to really do my damnedest to make it up to your event this year. So.
Oh, awesome. FNL Dollywood, man. That'd be awesome. You're one of the people I wanted to talk to about that, and I just haven't had a chance yet. Hell, I still don't even have this stream set up yet. I set up 4 streams. I learned this from Baker. You do it so long, and then you switch over, and then you switch over. And so I had that set up. I don't have them labeled properly or anything. I'm very bad at all this stuff. But that'd be awesome, Traveling. Y'all, it was UT, I think it was homecoming, and Traveling and his wife were up here to see a concert. And I was like, oh, that's not a good thing, man. Like, there's gonna be a lot of people down there. And so we tried to meet up and at UT, like right in front of Neyland Stadium. Found out I saw his pictures, and maybe I had pictures, whatever it was. I was like, we were within like 25 feet, I think, of each other, and we couldn't see each other.
Yeah, I even looked afterwards because I made a video because I wandered around the whole place making a video of Tennessee. I'm not even a Tennessee fan, but it was cool. And so I made a video of their homecoming, and I even looked in the video. I'm like, I'll bet I'll find them in this video, but I never could. But we had to have been right next to each other.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So. Hey, J7 here. She's a Miami girl.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, sorry about that.
Hey, we did great, man. I mean, we hadn't won a bowl game since 2013. We won 3 this year. We could have won the end. So I ended the season happy. I was like, that was good. We had a good season.
If you were a Tennessee fan, you would never do in the season happy, but you'd have a good time.
Right. Now, see, I've always had a soft spot for Tennessee because I've been to a lot of games at Neyland, and I love going to games at Neyland Stadium. So, it is I have nothing against Tennessee, but I don't want to be called a 2-teamer. You don't know what it's like in the college football community to be called that. So, yeah, I just don't tell anybody.
Well, how about this? Traveling, do you have any good school stories? That's what we've been talking about how stupid we were in high school and stuff. Do you have any good stories?
I got a lot of them. I got in trouble one time. I locked a teacher in the dark room, an art teacher. I padlocked her out from the outside because she wouldn't answer my question. That got me in a lot of trouble. I got in a bunch of fights. But I went to Catholic school most of my whole thing.
Did you ever fight the priest? That's what my dad's Catholic school experience was.
No, I did
like
kick
fight
the
'em all.
bell as an altar boy, though. So that was pretty bad. But yeah, Catholics, I liked Catholic school, but then I graduated from public school. So when I transferred and we moved and they didn't have a Catholic school, I basically didn't have a senior year. You know, like I already had all the credits I needed. And so there wasn't really much I had to do.
That's how I was. I graduated early. Melissa K here says, I don't know who Traveling Fools is, but his voice is magical.
Well, thank you, Melissa K.
Tell them about yourself, buddy. Tell them all about you. So, like, what do you do? What do you do for a good time?
Yeah, you know, about anything that's fun. I'll do about anything. I get in trouble a lot because sometimes I'm very non-politically correct and say things a lot of times I shouldn't say off the cuff. People get mad at that, but do a lot of DJ work, play a lot of music. Just hang out on YouTube when I have time.
Quiz shows.
I'm sorry, sir.
Quiz shows.
Yeah, we do a conspiracy show, like a conspiracy call-in show. We do Sunday night. We do trivia shows, live chat, interactive trivia. That's a lot of fun, and make travel videos when I have a chance. So, you know, not a lot.
You also know Bigfoot.
I do know Bigfoot. Very personal relationship.
Have you been raped by Bigfoot as well?
I wouldn't. It was consensual. Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's still one of my favorite videos.
Peter Kane.
Yeah.
You've seen that, haven't you? Traveling.
No, I've never seen.
Oh my gosh. Well, I might later on show the Peter Kane thing. Well, I mean, I don't know. Let's see if I can find it. So Peter Kane, he's a dog trainer. And yeah, I know it sounds weird, doesn't it? But Peter Kane, for those of you in the chat that don't know him, Peter Kane's also a survivor. Well, I mean, the best thing to do is let him explain it. Let's see if I can find it real quick.
It's in your private chat in 2 seconds.
Oh, look at you, man. Look how good you are.
It's a caution. It is a very hard story to listen to. It's disturbing.
Yeah, it is. It is. So I can't believe fools. I can't believe you haven't heard this one, man. Dude.
No, if you know him, well, I can understand when you know Bigfoot personally, they won't let this come out.
This is right up your alley. All right, so Peter Kane, he's a professional dog trainer in New York. That's basically all you need to know. How do I add this here? Share screen. Peter Kane. Oh, wrong one. There you go. And click. And we'll go right here. Make sure the volume is cranked. It is.
This is where it happened, back here in this dry creek bed.
Put me on the bottom so you don't cover up the wonderful traveling.
And I was like, how'd the dog get out of the yard? I saw a bunch of, movement, and then I got back and well, maybe it's a deer. And then I was worried about my dogs because there's a lot of Bigfoot and Sasquatch in this area. I didn't have a gun with me. And so I got back here, and that's when I saw the.
And I love how he's holding a gun and he shows it. Like, I didn't have a gun with me. I love the way he's holding it too, by the barrel. So,
female Sasquatch, she tore out of the bushes, knocked me down on the ground, and I thought she was going to kill me. I'm like grabbing for a gun, and then I realized I didn't bring a gun with me. I didn't have a dog with me. I was back here by myself. I was terrified. I was so terrified. It was so scary. And I wouldn't be back here right now, except I feel the need to get over my fear and what happened. And what happened was, as soon as I was knocked down on the ground, she starts ripping my clothes off me.
Ripping them
She
off.
pulled my pants off me, and I'm like, oh great, what? She's gonna kill me. They're gonna find my naked body here. It's worse. It's worse. As soon as she got my pants off me, she started like jerking the ween. And I'm like, whoa, you know, that's not going to work. You know, what are you doing? And then the next thing I know, keep in mind, this is a big Sasquatch, like a
Big
comparable
Sasquatch.
to like a big hairy Russian woman. I mean, she was big. She was like, you know, 7.5, 8 feet tall and hairy. And so I'm down there on the ground. I'm completely naked. My clothes have been ripped off me. And she starts giving me a knobber. It was all just biological. I didn't have any choice. And the next thing you know, I blew my load. I blew my load in the Sasquatch. As soon as I did that, she got up and she ripped down. She like let out this howl and then ripped down this tree. And I thought, my God, she's gonna like take the tree and take it and smash me, right? No, it didn't end. It didn't end. And then she starts blowing me again. She starts blowing me again. And I'm like, could you give me 5 minutes? She didn't even give me 5 minutes. She started blowing me again.
She doesn't have a watch.
The next thing you know, I bust a nut again. And then she stands up and does one of these like, isn't that good? I swear to God. Then she hightails it into the woods this way. Now, I didn't know what to do at this point. I'm like, what do I do? I've been raped by a Bigfoot. Do I call the police? What do I do? I still don't know what to do. I mean, she could be pregnant with my child. I'll tell you one thing. I don't go in the woods anymore unless I have a weapon with me. I'll get over this. I think I should probably talk to somebody, maybe a counselor or something. I've never been raped before this. And listen, if it was a female human, yeah, let's do it. But this was like a creature. It was like a monster.
Big Russian woman.
Fucking monster. I was raped on a fucking dry creek bed. There's poison ivy all over here. I'm gonna have poison ivy probably on my ween. Sucks. It sucks, man. I felt like I couldn't get fucking clean. I got home and I started taking a bath and I just fucking feel like I can't get fucking clean. It's been a horrible experience and nobody will believe me. If I call the police, they're gonna tell me I'm fucking making it up. It's fucking horrible. That's the tree that she knocked down after the first time, after I busted my load into her. She's probably pregnant with my fucking hybrid baby. That's my guess.
Hybrid.
This is poison sumac, and this is all in the dried up creek bed. It's everywhere. I'm sure I'm gonna have poison sumac on my scroto, on the shaft. Don't eat poison sumac. So she was just eating poison sumac before she gave me the knobber. She'd have that shit on her fucking lips and shit. My ween's gonna be breaking out, and it ain't gonna be with the herb. You know what I'm saying? This sucks. I don't know what to do. I'll never go back down there alone without a dog or a gun. I don't like being treated like a piece of meat like that. Manhandled by some big hairy female. That was one of the worst. That was the worst. Seriously, that was the worst. I can't even believe I blew my load. It was difficult, but I figured, she was making an effort. I figured at some point I should too.
Holy shit, that was amazing.
Yeah, well, I apologize. I didn't mean to laugh at his difficulties there. That was don't go into the woods alone, people.
No, bring a gun and bring a dog. That's
both, yeah. Because you don't want poison sumac on your scroto.
So he was a survivor then.
Yes.
Did you ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yes.
Do you remember that one where Larry's that older friend of his wants to invite the guy who was a survivor, obviously of Auschwitz too?
Oh yes.
And then the other guy's like, I know a survivor, and he invites them, and it was actually somebody who was on the TV show Survivor, and they start arguing over who had it harder. And the guy's like, man, we had to go like a week with hardly any food, and we were, oh man, it's like,
It's a little bit different.
right? It's hilarious.
Yeah, but you're known for being on Survivor. That's kind of like having Poison Ivy on your shaft.
I know the guy who won the first season of Lost, and I was thinking about bringing him on a show one night, but he's just so kind of awkward that I'm almost scared to ask him to come on. It's like
Come on, that guy from Virginia.
No, he's from Georgia. I think it was
the
Lost.
guy from Virginia.
Yeah, I think it was Lost. I think it was a show where they take him and dump him on the island, right?
That was a TV show. That was J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, not the fake, not the reality show, not that.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, not that.
Yeah, that's
TV
my
show.
wife. I don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, I don't either.
When I was
Harry,
deployed,
how are you doing?
we call it Robinson Island, like Robinson Crusoe. And we had a guy I was deployed with who had been on that. And the only thing he just talked about, first of all, he was a big guy, and being out there with no food, that was kind of annoying. But he said the worst part was he just got fungus in his track instantly. So the only thing that could make it kind of bearable was just squatting in the ocean. So every shot of him is just sitting out in the ocean. Yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll be there in 2 minutes. Because he said, that's the worst fungus I've ever had, and it was just all up his crack. And I think he was the first guy who got eliminated because he was just, he was a weirdo as well. But he drove tanks, so they're kind of weird people.
Well, usually people, when they say, well, that was the worst fungus I've ever had, you start wondering about what the other funguses were. They're like, well, I've had...
That's what I was sitting here thinking.
I would just say that when we deployed and we had to take showers, and it wasn't the most hygienic place, so you got a lot of weird things that you needed ointments for when you were taking showers in a barracks with 12 other people at the same time. As Zach calls it, a good Saturday. But the rest of us didn't really feel it that way. Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, geez. So what do you, moving the conversation away from fungi, when is the Dollywood trip? Have you got a date?
Yeah, June 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So the 3rd is usually like people come in town, and we all meet up and go out to eat. So that way everybody knows everybody and everything. Then the 4th is Dollywood. So that's a Thursday. And see, you don't have that weekend crowd. And then the 5th, we do a live FNL from live studio audience. So I don't remember the name of the place. I mean, I can't think of it right now. I'd show pictures and stuff. But anyway, look, Baker already has it. This guy, man, he's
I can't remember what. I can just remember it's on Gay Street.
Yeah, it's right off Gay Street. Look, here's the outside of it from last time. Where'd he go?
Yeah, I watched all the stuff last time. It was fun.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the big one. Yeah, he's actually over here. That's one of the few things I got. And anyway, yeah, that's what we do. And it's the whole thing kind of got started. It was like I always wanted to do one of those things, do a show like that. And it's amazing to me how many people don't have interaction with, you don't have a 3D life. You do all this 2D. And so, let's go to Dollywood. It's right there.
Right. It's not far. Yeah. Well, it is far for some people. It's a little...
It took me 27 hours the last time to get there. So
he went the wrong way.
Right. Took a left.
I got delayed out of Copenhagen, ran straight on the plane to Chicago, and then got delayed 5 hours in Chicago to fly to Knoxville. So I don't mind putting on the plane, but just that running through an airport and then you come to a place where you just sit there for 5 hours, and the only thing you do is, oh, we changed the gate. Oh, we changed the gate again. I could have flown to Australia in the same time.
Well, you know, in changing the gate, that doesn't seem like a big deal, but at O'Hare in Chicago, changing the gate, it doesn't matter which gate you're supposed to be on. The other gate's on the other side of this huge circle. No matter what you do, it's always on the opposite. I hate that airport.
It's called 221 event venue.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I love
on
McGee
Copeland Avenue.
Tyson, though. McGee Tyson there in Knoxville, that little airport. I love that little place.
Yeah, it's just in and out.
Yeah, they've really improved that. So it used to be wait, where you go? So the congressman here, before the one we have now, he was on the what's the airplane committee in Congress. What's that called? You know, the aviation committee or whatever.
A slush fund?
Yeah, well, as when he got closer to retirement, all of a sudden the whole airport got redone. It's like, oh, slush fund. There you go.
Yeah, I love that airport. Every time you go, because I've used that airport a lot, and every time you go there, everybody's so friendly, and everybody's like wants to talk to you. They're like, "Oh, this is the first time I've ever been on a plane. Where are you flying to?" You know, and I'm like, "Well, you know, going to Indonesia or something." You know, and they're like, "We're going to Myrtle Beach." You know, I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." You know, this is fun. But
Well,
yeah,
now
everybody's
how-
nice.
What's that airline, like Allegiant or whatever? Is
Yeah,
only
Allegiant.
flies like 2 days a week.
I love Allegiant.
Yes, they do direct flights like to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, well, exactly.
first-
We take them to Punta Gorda in Florida a lot, and it's like, you know, $42 each way. So you can go, you can just get on the plane, 40, as long as you don't take luggage. If you take luggage, it's like $80 a bag. So you just, you know, I mean, who needs a lot of clothes in Florida? So
Where you go?
Punta Gorda, right there, you know where Fort Myers, Florida is?
It
sounds like I'm too
sounds like I'm too young to go there. Is what it sounds like,
And you don't need a lot of clothes, so you save on baggage.
right? Baker, do you have a Punta Gorda? Wait, that's
No,
Punta
we
Gorda fat.
yeah, and punta isn't that a bad word in Spanish?
It's fat Gorda.
I don't speak much Spanish, but to me it sounds kind of like a
Yeah, it's very similar. Very similar.
Yeah.
If you habla español, bueno.
It's called fat cats.
yeah fat kitten. It sounds like.
Oh.
No, but it's I like the Tyson McGee as well, because you just go in and you just walk up, and it's just so small and easy to look at and find everything. But the problem is I'll have to go to a hub to get on from there. So the first time I went through Philly, and the next time I went through O'Hare, and it was Finnair. So I was just in the end of one of those long ways. So you just you walk, and that's. But I'm trying to find a plane to Atlanta this time, and then just drive up. That's faster than getting
Isn't that
all the
crazy?
connection flights.
Yeah, Atlanta would be better for you, I would think. I mean, but I mean, then you're in Knoxville if you go to McGee Tyson. But yeah, if you could skip Chicago, Atlanta's not that bad.
No, and I think they have direct flights. I found some direct flights, but I was looking before I streamed today, and I couldn't find any direct flights. Everything was like, 15 hours. So, but I saw you could fly for like 9 hours straight and out of Copenhagen. So if I could do that, that'll be perfect. Because then a 3-hour drive up, and it'll be half the traveling time I took the last time.
That, and also it would be a really pretty drive from Atlanta to Knoxville. It's actually a pretty drive up there, so you'd like it.
And you have a car, so I can go around and see stuff, because the expert is nocturnal. He doesn't get up until 5:30 in the afternoon. So,
Or you could make Shizzy drive you.
well, he can't legally drive with anyone in the car, because those Shiners cars, they I know at parades they can have 2 in them, but on the freeway they can only have 1.
Yeah.
Did
go-karty
we
thing.
measure him to 3'8" or 4 feet? What was the official measurement?
Well, isn't 4 feet that makes you a human, doesn't it? So he's like a little bit below that.
Yeah, 3'8". I think we got him at 3'8". So
Yeah, he's a little bit below that. Yeah, I talked to him last night. I was going to send him a link at some point today. I got a lot of links to send out when I'm not having fun with you guys. Hey, traveling. Here's oh wait, where'd I go? Where'd he go? All right, here we go. So this is the place. You saw the picture earlier. You notice it did not have Pickle Rick in there because that's how we roll. But anyway, you go inside. Oh, look, a door. So see how that's set up? Like it's it's really neat. Wait, where are you guys? Oh, wrong button. So like last year we did, let's see, where's the picture? I've got Roseman sent. Where'd that picture go? Okay, so see, like that's the TV and that's the couch and everything right there. So we just turned all that around and everybody stays out this way where it's like, it's a bar, is what it looks like. And so it's a cool little venue. And if we get done in time, there's a place right around the corner, is a bar, but this has a kitchen and stuff in it. And yeah, it's a fun place, man. See?
Yeah, maybe we need to start a little bit earlier this year so we have time to go out and have a beer after, like we did the previous year.
Well, that was what's funny about that was so. I admit, I'm notorious for being late. But if you remember last year's FNL, I was like, "Hey guys, it's 9:20," and then it was like 9:45, and like somebody says,
"Well, no, it's because
it's okay, we're here."
No, everyone was like, "Oh, I have this cable that'll work. Let me try to do this." What if I do this? Is this better? And everyone was just, I'm going to kill someone if I. So everyone ended up standing outside because everyone was just about to kill each other. So,
what did you do? Did you try to mic everybody? Is that how you tried to do it, or what?
So I got a couple of wireless mics, like DJI mics, and I run those out, and hopefully, sound comes through there. Because I use the exact same setup you're using now. It's StreamYards. I'm not very bright,
Well, a lot of people wanted to do everything at the same time, and every time something worked, let me do this, and then everything didn't work again. So that was a little bit. But
I'll tell you what, if I can make it this year, I'll run your sound for you. How about that? You just won't have to worry about nothing. If I can make it up there, I'll run your sound for you.
Well, that's I appreciate it, man. We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to get all this straightened out. But I'm glad I can reach you though on X now. And I think Baker, you're saying that it's time for me to kick everybody out.
No, I'm gonna leave because it's 11 o'clock and I have a stream in.
Oh, it's 11. Holy
in
cow.
6.5 hours. So I'm gonna go get some shut eye. Traveling.
Yeah, good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man.
And expert.
Thank you, Baker. Sleep well. Dream of big women. Peter Kane women.
Big hairy women.
Peter Kane.
It's just nature. It's just nature. I've said this isn't gonna work, but it did, and I bust my load in her.
That was fun.
Got a little.
Gave me a knobber.
The knobber's the best part. That's the best part.
Oh, I think I got poison and sumac on my scroto. That's pretty good as well.
I didn't even know what that was. I had to look it up when I first I heard it.
What's the other video I shared from him as well? And
I didn't see you put another one up here.
The rest of you have a wonderful evening.
Is it the second one or the third?
Later
yeah,
on,
second one. All right, hang on a second here. Let me pull that one up. All right, cool. All right, I'll do the next one over on the next stream. Traveling. Yep. I know you got somewhere you gotta go in a few minutes.
Yep, I gotta bounce as well, man. I gotta go DJ a stupid trivia night. So I'm gonna be fun. But man, thanks so much for having me on. Really congrats on the 8K there. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, man, thanks, man. It was this past year, man, this has been a weird one. Like this is the fun one. Like I really thought like I would be here already. And I came back, December, started doing stuff, and I got handed, man. It was Baker that pulled my head out of the sand and said, "Man, you need to be doing this." And I'm glad. It's fun. I'm re-energized and stuff, and I'm really glad. So this is like the other night I said on a stream, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do my invites for people that are coming to FNL Dollywood, and the chat misunderstood me and thought like it was members, like I had to invite everybody. I'm like, no, like there's certain people I want to talk to. Traveling Fools is one of them. I want to be like, look, man, I really, really do want you to be there. I don't want you to think I'm just like, I'll be in like off the cuff, like, yeah, man, you got to come. No, I really do. Like, if you can make it, I think it'd be great. Have a good time.
Yeah, we're going to try to do it this year. I know the past 2 years haven't been able to, but kind of with you pulling heads out of asses, stuff like that. Just got to get your shit together. So, kind of doing the same thing as you are, buddy. So, here we are.
It's weird, man. We've been. That's what I love about this whole thing. You kind of like, I'll run into. We all have the same shit going on.
Right, real life.
No.
But yeah, man, I'll let you go. I know you got to get to your next one. I got to go do this thing. But thanks for having me on, everybody.
Hey, man, thank you so much for coming in, brother.
All right,
see you, man.
Have
Love
a great evening. Talk to you guys later on. Thanks again.
Guys, it's Traveling Fools, man. This guy's awesome.
Alligator.
I'm glad you guys got to hear his voice too. That was he's got that hang on a second. This drives me nuts on Too Big. He's got that sexy elevator voice, All right, so let me see if I got all this hooked up right. I believe so. What we're going to do is, now you're going to say, so expert, why do you do this? Why are you changing, go to the next thing? The reason why is because YouTube, after so many things, they don't, like you can't edit it and stuff like that. So like entire streams can be taken down. And the other thing is that it gives you a break. Like I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Let's say I think the White Rabbit's getting ready to leave. So I'm going to say goodbye to her. I'll be right back. But what I do is I'm going to end this, and it's going to go over to the next live, and they'll be right there. And I appreciate you guys. This has been awesome. This is going to be a great show. And don't worry, I have to get this because I've been holding on to this whole time. So it's going to be... YouTube gets cranky. That's why. Absolutely, Darth Vader is absolutely 100% true. And I have not said hi to you, I don't think yet. Have I? Okay. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I know I'm a little slow. MG, then the fun can really start once she leaves. I thought about that. Oh my gosh, I got to send out a couple of invites too when I leave. So, all right. You guys want music? You want a little brown? You want a little sweet brown? I don't know where it is. I can't find it.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 it's a fire. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 Jesus.